What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another boss guide video for Nioh 2. Now in this video we're going to be talking about Ryomen Sukuna. Now Ryomen Sukuna is probably one of the easiest bosses to fight. I will be completely honest in saying that it's not as hard, so if you guys are having issues with this, trust me, I'm going to blow your mind because it's absolutely easy. Okay, so Ryomen Sukuna's unusual form is composed of two demons, red and blue, who are joined at their backs. It is said to have first materialized during the rule of Emperor Nintoku in Hida Province, terrorizing and stealing from the populace using the weapons in its four hands. A man named Takefurukuma, who was famous for his heroism, was dispatched to defeat the Ryomen Sukuna on Mount Tenno. Was once Saito Toshimitsu, who excelled at both martial combat and Onmyo Magic. Okay, let me start out by saying that this is probably going to be one of the shortest boss guides ever, because this boss is actually really easy as long as you do one main thing. Now, getting straight into it, you notice that Ryomen has a blue and a red side, and while you may be tempted to fight the blue side, what I recommend doing is you do not, and you always fight the red side. Now, as you're fighting Ryomen, you will notice that he will switch sides every now and then. What you can actually do is switch him back to the red just by running up and running around him. He won't turn right away as you're like trying to go around him, but you'll actually be able to go up to either blue or red, and then he will turn and twist that way. So again, always keep him on the red, as you'll see in the combat video going on right now as I'm talking. Always keep him in the red. It may seem like you want to do ranged attacks, but it's not. Now, the red side is going to be doing a ton of power moves that makes it very easy for you to combat with the burst counter. And not to mention, they're going to be power moves that lunge right at you. On the blue side, I found that he just does like this shooting arrow, multiple arrows at a time, and it's very, very hard to burst counter. So again, keep him on the red side at all times, especially in the Dark Realm. Now, speaking of this, what I wouldn't recommend is running up to the red side at all, or any time and point during the combat. Just wait for him afar. You know, he is a pretty slow boss. You know, wait for the power move, get that burst counter on him. Just, again, I wouldn't recommend doing any close combat with him unless you have the burst counter on him. Now, in addition to that, for your soul cores, if you have any specific type of soul core moves that allow you to do more of a ranged attack, that's going to be super important for this. He is very slow, so you're going to want to make sure, again, you have soul cores that can do ranged attacks versus up close. Now, speaking of ranged attacks, if you're still having trouble and you need to get some extra damage, what I recommend is using a gun, a bow, and a hand cannon. Yes, all three. Make sure that you have ammo for all of them from the shrine. These could be pretty important when you're fighting this guy because, again, he is slow and there is a significant amount of time in between his attacks, so you can easily get off of hand cannon shots, which of course will do anything from, you know, 1300 to 1500 damage, and then you have your rifle and then you have your bow. So you could always use those to add on, you know, some additional damage to him. And that's about it, guys. I mean, I'm not going to go too in depth about the mechanics or the fighting itself. Like I said, as long as you keep him on his red side, you wait for the power move to do the burst counter, you should be pretty fine, right? Especially if you have soul cores you can do at range, because when you do that burst counter, it's going to allow your gauge to fill up, which will allow you to do those soul core moves. So with that being said, guys, I hope this was helpful. If you guys are still having issues, let me know. Maybe I can join in and help you guys defeat the boss, but honestly, I feel like this is probably one of the easiest bosses as long as you keep him on the red side. All right, now if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for daily videos. Let me know what you guys think for other video suggestions or what games you look forward to me playing throughout this year. You know, if you guys have any tips like, hey, you should play this game, definitely go ahead and throw that in the comments below, you know, and I'll definitely consider it if I'm not already planning to. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Have a great day.